Welcome back, everybody. My name's Charlie Crawl. We've got Adam Fenwick with us here as well. And today we're chatting with Luke Fenhaus, driver of the number 28 for Pinnacle Motorsports Group in the ARCA Menards Series East. Luke's also made a handful of starts with the national ARCA Series. And actually, I would say he's done pretty well. I believe his average finish is 1.5. Great to have you here with us today.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate you having me. And average finish of 1.5. So it's been a good year so far, and hopefully we can keep it up.
We all know you grew up racing out in the Midwest, racing late models there and in the Southeast recently. How's that really helped you prepare for what you've been doing on the ARCA platform this year?
It's really grown me into the race car driver that I am. I've been surrounded by the same people since I was age 14, really, with my super late model stuff up north. And I don't know, it's just kind of grown to me. The racetracks have grown to me. Obviously, I've had really good support. Tom Rest is my crew chief in super late model stuff in the Midwest, and he's helped me from day one. And, the Midwest short track racing is some of the best, healthiest in the country. So when you go up there, you compete against very good guys, and there's a lot of racetracks up there that help you become the race car driver that I am. And it's just grown a lot of race car drivers into NASCAR drivers.
So what is the biggest difference between racing an ARCA car versus racing a late model? How do you adjust between the two?
Yeah, I don't adjust much. I mean, I do as far as kind of aggressiveness, I would say. The ARCA car, can get out of control quicker, I guess you could say, with just how the weight is compared to the late model. The late model's a lot more, less weight, a lot softer tire. And so the super late, you can drive pretty aggressive, and as long as you're underneath the tire limit, you can drive those things really hard. And that's kind of what I've done this year, and it's kind of grown me better than I ever have, really.
What's been like working with the Pinnacle Racing Group during your first season of ARCA competition, and what have you learned from the people that they've surrounded you with?
A ton, man. I've really had no experience with this stuff up until this year, and so Shane Huffman, Jerry and Mark Webb, that have surrounded me with such great people here, Lauren Rainier, have made me super comfortable, but also grown our relationship so that we can be top notch when we go to the racetrack. It's cool when you get to spend time with these guys, and that's what makes a good race team, right? Is you can communicate with them and enjoy the time off the racetrack and at the shop with them, and grow that relationship. In
your first season in the E Series, you are in the thick of a championship battle with William Sawalich. 2 races left. I believe the margin is about 8 points between you and William. What's it going to take to leave Bristol Motor Speedway as the ARCA Menards Series East champion?
I get asked a lot about the championship, and I really just leave it out of my mind until whenever. I try to go win every race possible, and obviously, left one short Friday night at Indianapolis, and that was tough. Tough one to lose to. Just had so much speed and had so much potential, and fell short that weekend. But yeah, you go into Milwaukee with a fresh reset, and you go win that one. And whether we're the champion or he's the champion, we both have really good teams, and we're surrounded around great people, and we've had really good race cars and really good racetracks to go to this year. You got to put together a whole good season, and I felt like we've done that. We've just it's taken us a little bit of time to get our speed up to date to the 18 and the 20 cars. So I think we're moving along with that really well, and we showed it at Indianapolis, and hopefully we have really good race speed at Milwaukee and Bristol, and just finish out the last 2 strong with wins.